Day Fight Night on Dominion Attack. I'm Clawmac Attack.
I'm Tetron.
And we are going to be playing with the card Old Witch, which will continue our theme of cursing that we started yesterday. Yeah, okay, let's start.
So it draws one more card than the normal witch.
It is, in fact. So +3. So witch is +2 cards and everyone gets a curse. This is +3 cards. Each player gains a curse and may trash a curse from their hand. So it sometimes helps you, especially once the curses have run out, to be attacked by this old witch, but not usually. Usually it's bad news.
I got a feeling our first few buys will be the same as you got the militia. I've got a militia. And I think with 3, I don't know actually, I may change my mind about the 3.
I'm going to get the village.
Yeah, I was thinking village, but then I was also vaguely wondering about Harbinger.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Perhaps it's not quite necessary until I get up to 5.
Even silver's valid. Which I think I will.
Yeah, no, but
I will get the silver.
Oh, the militia imbalance has hit early because I've hit my 5.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, because I just militiaed you.
Yeah. Throwing room will come in handy, I'm sure.
Let's go for a Harbinger. And Sentry's nice, but militia can throw it off a bit.
Yeah, I think I'll get the old witch first anyway. Oh, stupid throwing them, shouldn't have.
It's always nice to throw in room that money, just to show off your treasure room.
I think I'll get Harbinger too.
Unfortunately, my old witch hasn't come through yet, so my I was supposed to top deck my village, but do I get a second militia? And I'm always a bit too reluctant with poacher. I don't think curses will probably run out.
The curses will run out.
Will the game last that long? Because obviously Sentry or Laboratory would be my next choice, but there's the slight problem that you're not allowed to go into debt.
Yeah.
No, I'd just be sensible and get a village.
Four as well. All right, I will get a second militia then.
Now my total buying power is 11, so perhaps I can get away with a Sentry. I think I'll get gold. Here we are. Throwing pays off.
Sentry, I think. Yeah, throwing room for once. That's something sensible. Oh, silly militia.
Yeah, throwing.
What I want. Where this one to be? No, that one. Can you guess what this one and that one were?
Oh, I think one of them's going to be an old witch. The other one's probably a village. As to whether you wanted it to go along with your old witch. Oh, and you get to trash a curse. Boo. Giving me a 7, I guess, Sentry.
My initial choice was Sentry, and then I switched it to Old Witch at the last minute. But I'm going to go Lab.
Deck didn't feel this bad. But a couple of sevens later.
Oh. And I think I'll just get a.
Well, there's no second five, so it's clearly the right thing to do
No.
at this stage.
Oh.
I'm actually going to get second old witch for the draw. But I think my sentry's not coming into it so much. So because you trash so far, just 3.
Me?
Yeah, you trashed 3 so far.
Curses? There's only one in the trash.
No, you trashed 3 cards.
Oh, yeah.
No, once again, the curse was nowhere near my hand. It's all coming up later. So now I'm 5 curses to your 1.
I better get a gold, though.
Exciting background noises coming from your end.
Yeah. Another throner? Why not?
Oh, I haven't got one on my deck anyway. So actually, I don't want to top deck anything. Well, perhaps I did.
Oh. Throne roomed your copper.
Yeah, well, it's the habit to play it. I mean, in reality, one should probably hide one's holding, but
You realise you know me well enough that I'm not going to be counting your cards because I'm not even counting my own cards.
I think with 5 curses and them not having come out in the hand very often, that you'd eventually get one of them in your hand when that happens. Actually, I don't have enough action, so that's probably not going to get played anyway. Oh, what a stupid hand.
Yeah.
Well, considering the old witch scenario, I know you did manage the throne room at once, but I had the throne room at that point anyway. It's come very good for you. But I have 2 of them now, and I'm still catching up. I don't know how many centuries I'll need in order to. If I start trying to clear the deck up, let's go for another one of those. Do I have 2 throne rooms? I think it's me who has 2.
No, I have 2. You have
2.
Huh. All right, I don't mind.
Of course, you don't mind because it's a 1 for 1.
Well, I've got an old witch, so I could have got you with it next time.
Yeah, but bearing in mind, as I say, it's 2 old witches to 1 old witch.
Yeah.
And you've managed to, hooray, it's a long-term comeback. I only have to discard 1 card anyway.
I could get a silver.
Right, so I'm now down to 5 curses to your 1. And I can't trash anything with my sentry. And I draw the curse in between the sentry, not picking up on anything. Actually, I won't discard that.
It's a bit annoying.
So now I'm here, 4 curses and 2 provinces behind. Well, I don't have a shortage of actions. Let's go for workshop. Maybe worth an extra VP. I doubt it.
The 2 malicious is what has worked out all right.
Well, the second one's only giving you a silver, so most of the time you've been playing them at the same time.
Yeah, been playing them together.
Oh, that was a bit pointless top decking. Because of the militia, I forgot. Well,
Right, this will probably just let you trash a whole load of curses.
no, that was previously. The last one where you had all your cards, if you drawn your old witch, or even Swain groomed your old witch, I could have trashed too. Even after having been militia, I would have been still trashing. Actually, does that Harbinger do anything for me? That's probably better than copper. Barely, but probably. I have nothing to draw out the trash. Draw out the trash with discards.
Actually, I might as well do a duchy.
Yeah, I think one more of those, and I'm probably resigning. I can pull that out. I actually don't want to. A bit pointless, but still. Still disguised, yeah, though. Which, what do you buy that Dutch here? I suppose not quite yet resigned. And this time they'll. Oh, you actually missed totally, so okay, it's going to be 1 turn.
I could have gone this late, but I didn't really want to.
Oh, once again, completely useless sentry. Considering how little trashing I have, my sentry should eventually hit something to get rid of. Do I discard the militia? I've got 3 actions. I guess not. Oh, I actually get to trash one, although it's still going to be resigned. 33. No, it's resigned. I can't catch.
Right, so I keep on cursing you.
You do.
I like that, yeah, that's fine.
I don't think you'd enjoy it so much if the probabilities change just a little bit in it, and then you end up being cursed in reverse, though.
Well, that happens sometimes, and I don't like it at all.
No, as I said, it's not a very enjoyable game. I mean, I don't know many games which are enjoyable when you're losing them, but I think
It's like
your hand just gets. The problem is your hand just gets dead, so you don't have these little happy actions to keep on doing to distract you. So you just see your opponent buying more and more actions. Whereas quite a few games you can be losing quite horribly, but you still get to do similar things. It's just they get to do more.
Yeah.
Or it just all ends in a one turn. Oh, what happened there? They bought 8 provinces. That's less brutal.
All right, so
Okay.
the start here is obvious, isn't it? We're both going to do the same.
Well, 4-3, I'm going for my saunas, you know, like sauna and Vivantos.
Yeah.
Even
Oh, I
though
suppose
thinking,
actually it isn't forced because you can trash with
junk dealer, yeah.
Well, maybe I won't then. Reveal 1 coffin. Well, why not? Okay, I'm doing this one just to be different.
Okay, not sure I agree with the just being different. I suppose your gesture may get you your sauna play.
Well, I figure if I'm just half-heartedly going for saunas, that only helps you. Because you want to run out the saunas, don't you? You're going to spend a long time doing it if I don't bother with them. Navigate, you look at the cards, you don't reveal them. So I'm not going to bother with that.
A lot of attack cards here, which kind of...
Actually, we don't do any revealing in this.
No.
There's really no revealing at all.
Well, there's Jester.
It's not reveal, though.
Oh, is it not?
I don't think so.
I mean, it should be. They don't use the word. I mean, that's you cannot reveal, but it doesn't really help you because it means your patron's being discarded. Yeah, this isn't clear. I think I did just get another sauna to begin with.
So now thinking I carry on with patrons to not help you. Saunas. Let's do that and see where it gets me.
You go for the old witch to begin with.
Yep. Oh. Well, I already got the junk dealer.
Go for swamp bag.
Yeah, I'm looking at that too. And the jester, and the werewolf, and the city. Jester.
So you may help me with my saunas after all.
Yeah. That gives me a curse, does it, for recently?
Yep.
I won't bother.
I got to remember to buy some more treasure at some point, though.
Yeah. I can't get this one.
No. That's the other attractive thing of deciding to go out for the pub.
Yeah.
Why did you gain curse?
Sorry? Why? Because of your swamp hag.
Oh, the swamp hag. Yeah, sorry. I was just looking at the log rather than it doesn't quite graphically show me things. No, I do want a gold, but it's very difficult to get to the second buy here, so I'm going for the province.
To go for another patron then. Maybe I shouldn't have let you get all of those.
Well, it's not a question of letting me get all of them. The question is when it comes to an Avanto, it gives you the extra action as well. I mean, and it's also a multiple trasher, so I could even end up with about 8 curses, and it wouldn't be a big problem.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Let's take a gold anyway.
So what am I buying? Probably an Avanto, so trash 2. Yeah, of course, got one from GS as well. May still get cursed. Cursed to death.
Cursed.
Yeah. How many coppers do I have left? I think I'll keep one of them just in case I've over trashed. Well, patron's as good as a silver, I think.
You'd think it would be slightly better than a silver.
Yeah, I meant that I can buy a patron rather than the silver if that was my choice.
Yeah.
They seem actually to run away temporarily with the lead again because there isn't enough things left to buy. It's always the slight problem with this strategy. It does really require there to be a buy on the deck.
Yeah.
Oh, I have no silver in hand either. Okay, that did not go well. I need another silver at some point.
Oh, I don't want to buy anything there. Not given the way you curse me if I do. Oh God, you've put up points.
I'm not actually that far behind. I mean, I would actually be ahead of you if I'd had the silver in my hand last time. Last time I'm just it because I drew lots of curses, all my curses into hand. But yeah, I really need to buy a second silver at some point. So the patron wasn't as good. So yeah, you probably still edge it. Because I messed with this one, I think. Well, maybe there's still just resurrection. No, I still missed a silver. Okay, clearly I need to buy another silver. But there isn't really time. Yeah, you must get to 8 surely.
No. 6 only.
I'm still not getting to this silver. See, and eventually your city gives you an extra buy.
The game might be over by then.
Well, yeah, the point is that I think I need the game not to be over for me still to be in it. I guess if I've got less, potentially 4. I don't think I do have all of them then. Well, I can buy a province, but that helps me not one jot. I actually have the last curse.
I'm just trashing one now.
Again. No, the curse from the gesture was about 1 too many. I didn't get enough silvers, I think.
So that did work, though, in some kind of way. It was a risky strategy, this avoiding the saunas, because he was...
Well, the problem was I didn't have a buy. If
Yeah.
you've got a buy, you're way too slow that way.
Yeah. But that's why that strategy might work, even.
And I also delayed buying one myself. Well, I can't remember what I did instead. Yeah, I can't remember. There was a 5. But I think it's the Jester. There are a lot of strongish cards there was the problem. It's not really the sauna. It was the compensatory ones. But I think the sauna's better than the junk dealer in that circumstance.
Right. So now, where are the extra actions? There isn't really, is there?
There's Diplomat, potentially.
You have to have discarded. Oh, it's a star chart, the top card going on top. Let's start with the silver, actually. Oh, you are doing a diplomat. Okay, so how are you going to get that to work?
There are 3 or 4 ways of doing it, but well, 2 ways of doing it. Sorry when I say 3 or 4. There are 2 ways of doing it.
Warehouse, I suppose.
Warehouse and Spice Merchant both allow it to be used. I think. Oh, actually, plus 2 cards. Yeah. No, maybe Spice Merchant doesn't work. Anyway, Warehouse was obviously the one I was looking at.
Yeah. I know you don't like Spice Merchant anyway.
Oh, it's okay. It's just you run out of copper. And so when you look at it for the buy, you're eating up a copper at least. So it's actually plus 1 coin, plus 1 buy.
I'll take a gold. Are you going to do lots of times? Diplomat.
Well, I'm using my horse as way of a butterfly for a diplomat, so I can get 2 things. I mean, I probably will end up having to get a spice merchant at some point.
I think I will as well.
Well, actually, no, there's farmer's market. I may be able to avoid it, but...
Yeah. I got province already.
No, I don't play the diplomat. I just trash the curse. Yeah, I suppose spice merchant. I'm not sure. I could have got a peddler for 2, but I need a buy.
Yeah. Oh, I better get a province, I guess.
Yes, you can't butterfly peddlers into provinces.
No. That wasn't very exciting. Sort of should have done a little while back. That falconer that we learnt all about yesterday. This actually might be, for once, a good deck for it. What card do I even want?
Yeah, probably you can't answer that question. It may not be that useful because you can't get peddlers at a discount until you buy phase. I've fallen for that one before. The discount doesn't kick in till later.
But Spice Merchant, Warehouse, and Diplomat could all be useful potentially.
Yes, they're certainly useful cards. There's no question about that.
It's just I can't use it immediately, but I don't think that's a disaster. I'll just get a gold.
No, still didn't bring one of my diplomats. Guess I'll still play this.
Yeah. Hunting party then.
I really still want. Oh no. Yeah, I've once again managed to get more curses than you despite having a faster deck. looking at the VPs.
I'm not sure your deck's faster, to be honest.
I've got Warehouse, which draws. I have Diplomat, which draws. I have Old Witch, which draws. Everything of my cards draws.
Well, I got Old Witch.
Yeah, but I've been reacting to it with Diplomat.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, a few cards.
So you now have hunting parties. So it's speeding up
Well, I've
now.
got 3 hunting parties.
Yeah, it's speeding up now. I'm not saying it's not now, but
4. Maybe I will try Diplomat.
I guess I will react anyway. My hand's still pretty bad for my next turn.
Your hand's pretty bad, did you?
Must it be pretty bad for my next turn, despite all that junk having gone through it? I showed for his edge.
I can't do anything.
Actually, I think I do this at this stage.
I got nothing.
Yeah, well, I bought quite a few of these missing golds out there, so.
Yeah. Well, the Diplomat hasn't done anything for me, so I might do the same trick.
Well, if I guarantee taking 2 duchies, that's probably the right move. So I'll sacrifice. My Diplomat, I think.
Yeah. Well, I've got a terrible hand.
Yeah, I think I did catch up with you with the curses again a bit.
Chart, not early enough in the game for it to make any difference.
Yeah, well, I got a lot of golds, and that early horse was a little bit too useful for me, I think, actually. The fact that I could turn it into a Diplomat. I feel like I bought an awful lot of the goals, but I often feel that is. But I have at least, I know I only have at least half of them.
I suppose I have to buy this.
You have to buy the duchy. Otherwise, I'm buying the duchy and I'm insurmountable at least anyway. So even if you had 20 coins, you still have to buy the duchy.
I'm resigning because I've got 1 copper in my hand, and that's all.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Warehouse Diplomat worked reasonably well.
Yeah.
I was having to butterfly a fair bit to get that way, but yeah. See, I still had 4 curses in my hand, but that didn't really matter too much because
Time for one.
yeah, what's time? Yeah, easily. You want to end with me getting even more curses before we go into something more passive for other days.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we have Ghost Ship as well. This is not going to be a fun one.
Good.
I'll wait for the 2-5 start. Oh, and lucky coin. I missed that. So that must mean we got the 4. I wish I had the 4 to begin with before you. I think you're going to do what I'm about to do.
Invest. I hate it because I don't understand properly. I always.
Well, I was about to. I would have invested if I had turn 1.
I'm not going to use it. I'm going to get the old witch.
I'm going to invest in Magpie and see whether you actually
that's
end up getting one.
Yeah. Because then if you just leave it there. Oh, but then you don't get any magpies, so that's not very exciting for you.
Well, I can get the Magpies. I just don't need to remove that one from exile.
So I could just invest in magpie as well. I don't really get that. I find invest difficult to understand. So you've got 1 in exile and then 1 in your hand as well. But if I invest in it, then the same thing happens, right? Yeah. You just get 2 cards this time, but then other than that...
That Magpie's so strong, you're going to eventually have to get it.
Yeah. So now we've both got magpie in exile.
So much going on.
What's this earthworm? I forgot about the way of the worm. Oh dear. Haunted.
Haggler again. Well, maybe not. Yeah, Haggler.
So if you gain that magpie by playing
you get a card.
I get 2 cards, wouldn't
I? Is it 2 cards? Oh, yeah. 2 cards, yeah.
Right. So invest. What should I invest in? Destrier. That's a bit random. So I could now get 2 Destriers just by taking it.
Yes.
I might as well do that. They're pretty good.
Well, it kind of defeats the purpose of investing, but
Well, I just got one cheaper. I got it for 4 instead of 6.
yeah. But I mean, you get the Destriers discount anyway.
Did you just invest in Distro?
Yeah. Well, if you're going to Haunted Woods me, I'm not gonna buy.
Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Where's the extra buy?
Farmers market.
Sister. When you play an action, you get it again afterwards. Let's do that.
So you've only got up to the 8. I've been trying to get up to the 8. It kept doing 7s, which unfortunately gets worse with this one.
There's nothing really to do with. I need to get a card that gets me by before I can start.
Wow, did you get all your cards in your hand with crossroads?
Oh, I have got them all in my hand. So, is it worth earthworming this witch? I think I will earthworm it. And just get a. I guess.
Yeah, still less money than thought. I'm going to give you hundreds of cards, but still. Oh, of course, you've got Citadel, that's why.
Yeah. Yeah, so this helps. I'm getting cards, and then the crossroads is helpful in case I get the victory cards in my hand.
Yeah, you just got too much buying power at the moment.
Oh. Maybe I took that easy. Hope I get something nice. Well, farmers market.
Elated Citadel.
What happens with that one? The cards all go in my hand.
Yep.
I better invest. Oh, if I invest in a Destro, you get some stuff. So I'll invest in. You don't have your magpie anymore. All right, I'll invest in a magpie. Top deck 2 cards. All right, that one. And that one. Oh, I play it twice. I forgot about that. In that case. Oh, if I buy it, do I get the... No, it's if I play it. So I just do that. No.
Yeah, I think it's going to run too quickly from this being good to me. Oh, in that case, you can buy a province like you can.
Oh, yeah, I can buy for sure.
Yeah, I mean, my hand wasn't too bad that time. It just was too far behind.
Yeah, I was cursing you again.
No, the curses wasn't the problem. I mean, the curses were barely a hindrance. I just don't think I invested well, so to speak.
So what did you think of Old Witch?
Yes, an interesting one. I mean, basically, if you look at Smithy, it's a Smithy plus gives a curse. It gets a little bit complicated. I think if you're in a very tight match, you would need to count precisely to know whether or not to be playing it. I think that's its one downside to all these curses, the fact that it will trash a curse from hand. Now, it's okay to begin with because it's then just a neutral thing. But later on, it becomes much more critical. But it's fine. I mean, we did see quite a few powerful attack cards today. I don't know if that's coming off your preferences from the play because we know it distorts it a little bit, but there were a lot of strong attack cards, certainly in that last one, all at 5 level, which made it not quite so clear what to go for.
That one that gave the 2 actions at the start of the turn was very useful.
Oh yeah, no, Citadel's another one where if you get there first, you'll almost always win.
Yeah.
It's very rarely, unlike Prince or whatever other distractions, it's very rarely a mistake to buy Citadel as opposed to a province, particularly with a buy in hand. So when you got there first, it was very encouraging. I mean, I had 2 early 7s. If one of them had hit an 8, it may have reversed my fortunes, because the slight issue with Haunted Woods, you didn't quite have enough crossroads necessarily to counteract it if it was to kick in once you're drawing your whole hand.
Yeah, I just stopped buying things with that.
Yeah, no, but there can come a point when I can go back to back, back to back. If I was going through it, which I was. Yeah, I still think Magpie's a strong enough card to be worth going for the invest for. It's just the lucky coin was making it too easy for you to get.
It was
the
when I had
coins.
two. I'd invested in 2 magpies, and then your magpie played and gained you another magpie, so I drew 4 cards.
Yeah, no, well, you invest. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, but I thought you were going to be forced to buy a magpie as well. But of course, the lucky coin meant it wasn't necessary. So therefore, and especially after I highlighted it, after you said you never understand invest as well, that increased the attractiveness of it. I should have just bought the magpie. But
yeah, because I always think there's no point in me buying it. It always seems to be a stupid decision to buy it when I'm thinking about it for myself, and then my opponent buys it, and it's really annoying. And
yeah, I mean, there's one game I won basically by just investing in everything. But there's. I mean, Haunted Woods is always a tricky one, but with Crossroads, there's kind of counterplay.
Yeah, the Crossroads was good in that one.
Well, Crossroads is always strong, I think. So, anyway, it's an interesting one. It's, as I say, it's Smithy Plus. You just need to be in very close games. You need to have more of a count than either of us normally do. Otherwise, it becomes very much of a gamble. And it can get in the way as well if you really can't afford to have your opponent trash a curse.
Yes. All right. I was going to look ahead tomorrow. I actually think we probably won't manage to do it tomorrow because of the World Cup and various. Not
okay, that's fine.
Football, the England
Euro 2020, which is even more confusing as it's 2021. I'm always getting to the point where I'm adding a second year to it. Go, 2022. Go, oh yes, I know we lost a year. Whatever. Anyway, so it's Euro 2020. So we'll skip tomorrow then. Okay, so I guess Sunday's the next one, is it? Or we're skipping that as well because of Euros.
Let me just see. Sunday, anyway, is Stables.
Yeah, that's a fairly innocuous one. It's not an attack card, at least. You won't be able to curse me.
It's not an attack card, unfortunately. Yeah.
Well, you will be able to curse me, but not with that card. Not with the card of the day.
Yeah. To make sure there's some witches there as well. Yeah. All righty, good. Thanks all for watching.
Bye-bye.